Hello, my invaders. We have returned to Hogwarts now. Legacy. And now we're going to. Last time we. Uh, last time I had to do this videos in three separate videos because the camera was giving me a little bit weird timing, but I'm pretty sure. I just recorded the Bendy Chapter 3 video today with no problem, so I think we should be good. But we are going to go to the dark arts class. Whoa. Oh look, the target thing's working now. Nice. Oh, those are watching me. I mean, watching Gia, because Gia is in the game. Gia's our character. Whoa.
So what we've got.
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
What?
It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso. A levitation charm. Levioso.
Oh my goodness.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
It's alright.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, well done.
Went down.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel.
Gryffindor with a fish is fine.
Face it.
But I don't think he's a
And
Malfoy.
Protego, you may begin.
Oh, it's a little boss fight. The fast and soft. I'm not gonna give him a. Oh, fish it. Got him. That was too easy.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A
Yes, ma'am.
classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindelows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done.
You mean
today.
Sebastian, the
I
guy who
shall
just
meet you
dueled?
soon with additional assignments. All right, that's
Oh,
enough spectacle
there's
one day.
a
Class is
talking option
dismissed.
about this guy.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Well, okay then. I think I talked to everybody. Oh, wait, not these guys.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore. You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thanks. Is there anyone else missing? Guess not.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organisation.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most
This
out
Slytherin
of your
seems
time
friendly.
at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Just like in the
Whether
movies.
it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till
Noted.
next time.
Sound class, huh? Thank you for holding the door. So it's this way. Let's see if I can use that charm. Okay, I go this way. According to the mini map. See in the bottom left corner, I got them following these little lines. Seems a couple hours from me, so I gotta follow these lines. Alright, let's see where it's going. Oh, sorry. My apologies.
What about this?
Good boy.
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh, a fellow Gryffindor.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Chant. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that you will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Oh, whoa. He's
My
Accio.
months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
I don't see why not.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Very good. That's it. Excellent control there.
Thanks.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Oh
Miss
boy.
Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's the...
Around 50, impressive. My turn.
Very good.
Let us do this. That is how it's done.
to worry.
There we go. Here. Quite impressive.
Oh, wow. She beat me first round. I think. Must be. Maybe we're gonna rematch later.
Let us make this a bit more
Oh.
interesting, shall we?
We're having a second round.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Oh no!
Stay focused.
Here we go.
That's it.
Let us see this.
Oh.
There we go.
I'm not gonna beat her.
Here.
Ah.
Keep trying.
There's always another rematch, right? Let's play again. No? Alright, good.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
It's not making me do it again, is it? Oh, okay.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it
Whoa.
never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
course, you can use Accio on
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Bethany. You know it won't work on
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Sure. And there's no one here left except her.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Interesting.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you? Hello. You wanted to speak to me? Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms. I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck. My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Oh, there's another main quest we gotta have. Ah. Speak to Professor Weasley. Oh wait, there's a spellbook here. Interesting.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Dee. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Is that another version of Dobby?
There you
Or
are.
someone's Dobby's prequel character?
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. I'm trying to get a solid stream. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts. Thank you, Professor. And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Be right back. Oh, came back and there's a... okay.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo.
Ooh.
Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where to find pages. Flying page must be around here somewhere.
Help me.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue of the avocado walker. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Oh, it seems it's time to go see our friend. I think, oh, there it is. Alright.
I really have made a mess of things.
We were talking earlier. Or another time.
Well, fancy meeting you then.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Oh yeah, off the Hogsmeade we go. Ooh. Back. Whoa. Amazing. This Hogwarts Legacy game by the Porky? It's amazing. These game companies get better every time. Is that the quiz field? Oh, right, we can't buy quiz.
I'm
Pressure
glad
shot band.
Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Interesting.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriff.
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Frogtooth and Sugarfoot. To the left is the Forbidden Forest. out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Oh yeah. Kind of from here. Oh, I can see it more now.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, faces to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Moonstone.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Aw, cheetah cat. Drawn that.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, vitamin seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Wow, a lot of fun. Let's go to the potion shop first.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
Oh, it's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's potion.
Okay, potions
for
are
all
great.
ailments. You'll already done the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she's at the Owlaband. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Looks like a villager in Minecraft.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I don't have anything to. I don't have any points right now, so I can't. I mean money right now, so I can't give it to you. Well, any. Oh. I should say. I don't have any. Hogwarts coins or whatever his gold things were in his inventory. So where do we go next? I guess we could go to Tomb Scrolls. After all, it seems to be our thing. We also have to visit the Magic Neep. There that is. Oh, I won't walk past right.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and do what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Magic Neep. Now where's the Magic Neep? Let's locate that next. Ah, I was right near a potion shop. We should have gone there next. I'm sorry, my invaders. We should have gone there next. It's not that long of a drive. Ooh, extra. Nice haste. That's wonderful.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the
collect.
Ah, the Dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's Bane. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neat. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm in my way inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Disney seeds?
Thank you.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Now we got Ollivanders. Which isn't far from here at all, either. Oh, we're going about stuff magic?
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? What am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Half and core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Ooh, that's an interesting look.
Well, go ahead, swish.
Oh boy.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Oh boy. Oh my. Oh dear. Good heavens.
Well, this isn't good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Oh boy. Oh my heavens. Great moogly moogly.
Back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Whoa. Oh, I can make it a different color.
How intriguing.
I can use different wands. Ah.
Curious indeed.
I like this one for some reason.
How intriguing. What do you think?
another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Oh dear. Oh my, that's a troll.
Throw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Look out. That's right, you lumbering lout.
He's tottering.
A few more hits to do the job.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard! Are you alright?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Pleasure.
Repair it. Lucky they didn't do
I'll go and see what he wants.
Oh, good of you. One last thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repair it.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Whoa. He has... That was an upgrade. Wow. Yeah, a couple of upgrades.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell valuable battle-worthy items. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Anrock is working with Brookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you lot got. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona. You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. All right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Them.
Oh, timely.
Was that Locklock I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
Oh boy.
One would think you were
Not
enough
sure.
bloodshed for one day. Can't be honest. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Banrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. It's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Wonderful.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Army coming through. Okay. Ooh, some gold. Guess this is a thing we use to spend the stops here in Hogwarts Legacy. Fascinating. Oh my, moving stairs. Ah, I missed the page. Next time I'm done that way. This is an interesting game so far. Very interesting. Loving it so far.
Perhaps mind what you're doing there.
Sorry. Oh my invaders, I'll remember we get back there. When we get through our routine. I believe we're here, my invaders. I'm sorry it took a bit. But we'll make you run through all the halls.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver? Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons of the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Alright, off the professor haircut we go.
Oi, can you help me?
Oh, the wrong way.
If only a new student.
Revelio. I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Alright, let's get to it. Oh, we gotta do some, cross ones.
These crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Okay, let's get there. All of my waivers, see right there. Alright, we are here.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for me, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels, crossed wands, a dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in cross ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring? Get me in the ring. Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Voices are amazing in this game. Okay.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Gotcha.
You're better than that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Cross Ones training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Cross Ones victory. Well fought.
Thanks.
Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Excellent ball. Nicely done. Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Yeah, brother.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
That says teleport there. Sound walk. Sorry, my very good stretch.
young friend.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you, and that you found...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame.
No, thank you.
Begin.
Don't want that.
And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Okay.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Oh, I think it's time for us to sneak into the, I guess it's time for us to, ask Professor Fick to go into the restricted
I've always
section.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Alright, we gotta teleport to him.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hackett.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills.
Right.
That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed? Fig, I have work for you.
Oh boy.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends.
My office, 5 minutes. That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
A better idea. Well, I'm gonna put my sleuthing on. I mean the sleuthing outfit on. And ta-da! Sleuthing outfit for sneaking into section we're not supposed to go.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. There you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this...
What portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I guess we're fast forwarding to when we're doing that.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. A disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Which way did he go? Oh, if you notice, the map has changed. Oh, you can distract enemies. That's interesting. How much time do I want to go? 2 or 1? Definitely 2. I mean, definitely 1. Just moving that way. There we go. Both are distracted now. Quietly sneak in.
What was that? Thought you could sneak past me, eh? I caught you.
Perhaps. Sleuthing is not easy, people. This is not Hogwarts. hit over there. Oh, come on. I was trying to trick them both. Trying to trick them into all moving over there, and then. Okay, let's see if I can get this one. Meet in the middle, right here. Seriously? You stupid. Hello, dum-dum. You're not moving in the right move. Okay, I got it. Near them. Go. Oh, what? Hold on, my invaders. I'll let you know when I get in there. These guys are a bit of pickle. My invaders, I'm gonna let you know once I get into it's right into the restricted section, because I have a feeling that there's a lot of sleuthing. I'll inform you what happened though. Oh boy, here we go. I'll be right back. There, I know I'm talking about when I get past the restricted zone, but there's a cutscene I don't want you guys to miss.
You see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Alright, let's get this over with. Hopefully we can do this easily. Fasten the distraction. Good boy.
Is someone there? Is that you, please?
Key.
Good gracious, what a mess.
No.
Is someone there?
Oh no, come on. I'll be right back, invaders. This is gonna be a pain in the butt, possibly. Alright, my invaders, we're in next part. It's a pain in the butt so far, and we may have to have more sleuthing.
Oh, that one's charms look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Ghost? Alright, we're not done sleuthing yet. Pausing, invaders. Be right back. Okay, invaders, I'm sorry. There was so much sleuthing, there was so much pain in the butt. I didn't want you to see all that. It was so hard. Hold on. Yeah, it was such a pain in the butt. Wait, why is our thing deactivated?
New little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be.
Oh, you darn thing. You biscuit.
Don't get caught.
Please don't
I'm
do.
going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, game over again. We didn't make it.
Oh, blast of Pete! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I actually know if Raiders, if there's any sleuthing involved, I'm gonna pause. I'll go pause and I'll get back when it's over. I don't want you guys to see me sleuthing. So embarrassed, so insanely hard. Well, it looks like it's over. Whew, thank goodness.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic.
When you have to sneak in again.
That's it.
Oh, cool. That's actually pretty cool, actually.
Where might this lead?
My feeling, my gut tells me we might have statues in our way. That's what I say. Statues and stuff. Again, sorry about pausing the video and coming back at a random point. That's getting sneaking past those characters is hard. I didn't want to have to be like, I didn't want to think, oh, this guy's taking he's taking forever getting past the characters, you know. So that's why rather you have to not suffer that. Oh no.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Well, since there's no more sleuthing, I'll just... Yeah. Ow! Ow! What is that? Oh, look at that, auto healing. That's it's nice. I'll let myself heal all the way. I'll let Gia heal. And also, since we're done sleuthing, well, even though we're not done sleuthing yet, I'll put that on, have some protection. We had that for a reason. So you take me off after forget that I didn't expect us to have to fight statues though, so no. Oh, so I fell off the grid. Ow. After you. I'll be right back, my invaders. Alright, my apologies. My invaders, I had to use the invader restroom. That's wicked. Oh no! No! Okay. I'll reset the statues, please. Oh yeah, and the prefix, Sneak Invader's prefix is so annoying. Oh my goodness. Whew. And the Legram was a pain in the butt too. Took me a few times to get to what I needed to do. You need to get a key to get past her. A key to get into her section. But I have to get the key and I have to get to the gate without getting caught by her.
Stay there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oh, there's chat. Oh, another. I don't know if I did put that on. That's cool. Oh, I think sleuthing's over, so I mean, at least for now. I mean, how much is this? It doesn't do anything. And gloves. Yeah, do anything either. Oh wait, does that scarf do anything? 6 offense. I'll keep it on. Seems nice and cool. Oh boy, lots of statues. Not looking forward to.
Revelio.
Whoa! Ouch! That could work. work. I mean, of course it is. Ouch! There's two of them. No, 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 don't kill me now. Run away. Whew! We are close to death. Another game reset, my friend. My invaders. Oh, we found
It
something.
is a book after all.
I mean, it's a library. Makes sense. Oh, it's a memory. Oh, it's a drought of some sort. I think. There's no water. She's trying to find water, but there's no water in there. Oh, they made it rain! Oh. I have a feeling these four are going to be some kind of portent to the story. Who are they? Whoa! Wildly wicked. Oh no. Is he okay? No, it's not even over. There's more. Oh, it's a little girl, but she's all grown up.
You wanted to see me? The headmistress Fitzgerald.
He's a dwarf monarch.
This is your Morgana.
Morgana.
Welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCall.
We understand that you are
Professors.
just well to light of Hogwarts.
They're Hogwarts professors.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us. Miss Morgan, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your home.
I recognized you all immediately. I can't thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insisted my imagination was wild.
It was not your imagination.
First of all, Professor Rackham can see them too. For we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic.
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Mortimer.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm under our hands. It must be wielded by a select few.
Oh my.
Such we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
particularly interesting.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
Well, that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Well, sacrifice maybe did. Oh wait, are they still out there? Oh no, they're not. Okay. Okay, we gotta get Professor Quick fashion right. Teleportation. Go. Okay, let's see what Fig says. Oh.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You're a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day, but you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Next main class. Alright.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Any other mail? Well, my invaders, that's it for now. After all, we just did a lot today. So, next time, it looks like we're going to a biology class, and let's see, what else? What else is going on? And we're going to meet Natty somewhere. She wants to talk about something. And it looks like we have a couple other things we can do next time. But for now, I'm going to save this where we are. There we go. And I'll see you next time, my invaders. Rabbit Invader 24, out.